there are three things that you need to know about the SDGs that are very important. The first one is that the SDGs are universal, so they apply to all countries and to all people. The second thing is that they are intentionally very broad, so they cover economics, social issues, and also environmental issues. And lastly, they are also very, very ambitious. So, for example, one of them is eradicating poverty completely by 2030. And if you're interested in learning more about the Sustainable Development Goals in general, the UNDP has a really useful app, which you can use this link to find, called CSDG, Cambodia SDGs, and it's available in Khmer and English.
Woohoo. So the SDGs in Cambodia, there's already been a lot of activity in Cambodia with addressing the SDGs. There was research by the World Vision Cambodia, which surveyed over 12,000 people, and they found that Cambodia wants to prioritize the following SDGs: no poverty, peace, justice, and strong institutions, and quality education. And the UN in Cambodia conducted an assessment on the Cambodia's SDG profile, and it found that 78% of the 109 targets are fully prioritized in the government's National Strategic Development Plan, which means there is political will to achieve the SDGs by 2030. And this will be key to their success, getting government on board. But we can't and we should not assume that the development sector and the government can achieve the SDGs on their own. So we need to look at how business and social enterprises can play a role in contributing to them as well.
As we've said, the SDGs are a global problem, so we all play a part and we're all responsible in contributing to them. And as Olivia said, we can't just leave it to the development and government sector to do that, which is why we believe that business plays a really important role. And one way that social enterprises are really great is that they provide consumers with more responsible ways that they can buy products and buy services, so we can all contribute to the SDGs in our daily lives. And secondly, we believe that social enterprises are really well placed to address the SDGs for three main reasons. So what social enterprises do is they see an unmet need in the market and they try and address it through a business model. And then what they do is they use their profits to plow back into their company and therefore scale. And what scaling means for a social enterprise is increasing social impact. And lastly, because they're businesses, they are competing in the market. So unlike government and development sectors, they have to be a lot more nimble and fast-paced. They have to, experiment, they have to fail fast, and they have to learn quickly. And that's how we're going to come up with new solutions to our, today's biggest problems. And really, social entrepreneurship is growing massively globally. And this is particularly true among young people. And at Impact Hub, we've got a lot of experience with young social entrepreneurs on our programs. And in 2017, we accelerated 319 young Cambodians from 102 different ventures. And 55% of those are still active today. So how are some of those social enterprises contributing to the SDGs in Cambodia?
So this is Kong Ni Hav. I'm not sure some of you probably recognize him. He's one of the startups that we've been working with quite closely for a while now. So he's been contributing to reducing poverty with his affordable housing. He makes bricks. And these bricks are 30 to 40% cheaper and more environmentally friendly than traditional fire red clay bricks. And so he uses these to create affordable houses. They're also interlocking bricks, so they're much easier to construct, much quicker to build, which also brings the price down. And he's really aiming this at helping bottom of the pyramid and kind of garment sector workers. He's also partnering with kind of very good microfinance institutions to provide payment plans for these people. And also he uses a cross-subsidization model, which means that he'll sell them to a higher price to the rich, and then he'll be able to subsidize them to this poorer market. He's been super engaged in lots of different areas of this sector, so we really see him as a kind of systems change maker in this field. Next up we have Undp. So Undp are being contributing to quality education with their very, very affordable, high quality English education for students in rural Cambodia. So they use an offline technology. It's called Raspberry Pi. I'm sure most of you probably know. And the Raspberry Pi connects to tablets, which allows them to access very high quality content All of the teachers that make the content have studied abroad, English master's degrees. And basically it's because they can use this very cheap technology, they can kind of take it nationwide in Cambodia for a very affordable price for people that might not be able to afford such high quality education normally. And then lastly, we've got Dupre. So Dupre were one of the startups that actually went through one of our idea stage programs, so business model validation. And what they focus on is ecotourism for young Cambodians. So they teach about Cambodian wildlife and nature through immersive, eco-friendly camping trips into the kind of rural countryside. So they'll meet locals, and they'll take part in activities that inspire and educate them about Cambodian nature and the importance of the environment. This photo is actually taken from one of our current programs. So we're currently running a program called Youth Ecolabs. This is also an idea stage program. And they went out to the forest with Dupre to really go and meet the locals, learn about their problems, and try and come up with business solutions that can help them.
Great. And at Impact Hub as well, we're really trying to adopt the SDGs into our own mission and strategy, which is why this year we are launching our first SDG fellowship with Undp Cambodia, which we would like to share with you. So the fellowship is going to select 5 of the most promising startup teams who are working towards one or more of the Sustainable Development Goals. And the fellowship will provide them with access to free and inspiring co-working space, mentoring, workshops, and also access to the Undp Cambodia and Impact Hub team and networks. So it's really designed to help startups who want to do something about the SDGs to develop their ideas faster. So if you're interested, or if you know someone that might be interested in applying, the applications are still open till the 7th of March. And we'd also really like to warmly invite you all to the SDG Fellowship launch event on Saturday, the 17th of March, where we'll be hearing from those 5 winning teams, and we'll hear also a little bit more about the SDGs in Cambodia from UNDP. And that's it. Thank you very much.